do it.
What's good?
Still standing.
Yo, it's Harlem on the rise. Yo, we like to get the money. This a podcast. You can catch us via.
Okay, we got Still Standing in the building. Harlem. It's gonna be some real Harlem shit tonight, man. You know, we got some real official Harlem dudes in the building. We all Harlem right here, man, so we know what it is. You know, got my man Still Standing Entertainment. He got the clothing, CB. What up, man? You about to get it in, man. Good time tonight. We're gonna talk about some old Harlem stories. You know, we gonna talk about how them young little dudes trying to fuck Harlem legacy up. All that old dumbass shit out there. But we gonna get into it. Hey.
What up?
What's good?
Welcome to the Beat 139. Don B. Shake the Block.
Don Vito, voice for the peoples. So we gonna rep it the right way. And we're gonna talk about Still Standing. But before we get into that, we're gonna talk to my brother CB. So tell him all about where you from and, you know, life growing up in Harlem as a young dude, man.
Man, yeah, Harlem. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? Yeah, so started off, you know what I mean, Harlem Hospital. Take it from there, let's go, you know. And a lot of people don't know, but I grew up, I was born on 142nd between Sanford and Lenox, Crime Square.
Mm-hmm.
You know, shout out to the family over there. And at 5, we moved over to 135th and Broadway, 3333.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, going over there, you know what I mean, it was like a different world, you know.
What year was that?
Man, I was like 5, so I was young, you know what I'm saying? I was a baby. You know, I didn't really
Was that like the 80s?
Yeah,
70s?
Definitely, it was 17, it was like in the 70s, late 70s.
Late 70s.
You know what I mean? 70, 75, 70,
33 was nice back then. That shit was like, it was like Parkchester, like it was like nice. It wasn't even a project, it's a nice big
it's a complex.
complex.
It's a complex.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, security and everything, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, a little garage. We had our little convenience store.
I remember I lived over there, man. I'm from Sugar Hill.
Okay.
I had a lot of chicks up at 33. Whoa, wee.
Yeah.
I used to love that building, man. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Going this way, go out that way. The niggas had security back then and all that shit.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah,
It was nice.
Yeah, that's a nice building back then, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it started off there, you know what I mean, and then you know, growing up, you know what I'm saying, meeting, you know, my brother Keith Cash, Steve Mack,
Cash.
you know what I'm saying, Kurt Love.
Beat 139.
Yeah.
Kurt Love.
You know, touching and getting into some things, you know what I'm saying, at that time, you know what I'm saying, teenager, you know what I mean, and at that era, you know, in the 80s and stuff like that, you know, it was like that was a real different world, you know what I'm saying? You know how, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
I used to fight the ball busters all the time, man.
Yeah, big shout out to the
Them
ball
niggas be
busters,
coming
you
up
know
to
what
the
I mean?
school
Pause.
trying that shit, man.
Pause.
I don't know if none of y'all know ball busters, man, but I be gonna say in general, that shit was rough. They used to be coming up there trying to terrorize shit, man.
Ball busters wasn't no joke.
Yeah, man. Them niggas was deep too. If you wasn't right, they tear your ass up, nigga. I done seen me chase a lot of motherfuckers.
For the listeners, because we have a lot of people that's out of town.
Yeah, we just talking old Harlem stories.
No,
right
Ball
now.
Busters is Puerto Rican.
Dominican.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Spanish, Dominican guys. There was a group of guys that was like a gang back then. For all the people, you know, who listening.
Yeah, they was terrorizing shit like a motherfucker.
Yeah, they was destroying it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was serious, you know, I mean, it was serious over there, you know what I mean? It wasn't nothing to be taken light. But, you know, like Broadway, nobody really, you know, talk about, you know, on Broadway, you know what I mean? Everything is kind of related to, like, you know, selling drugs, you know what I'm saying, or coke or whatever. You had to come over there to handle your business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying, outside of that, you know what I'm saying, 30 was beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a nice, I know a lot of that place over there, man, for real. I used to be in there all the time. My man had a man. You know Adam Man?
Yeah.
Adam Man.
Something about
do the flips and all that.
Do the backflips.
Yeah, Adam Man.
Yeah.
And that dude named Curtis. You know what I'm saying? Adam Man had, you know, little muscle bound dudes doing flips and all that. Yeah. I used to be with them all the time, man.
Chauncey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they had another dude, was a DJ, light skinned kid, and he was nice too. I can't remember his name though, but 3333 was rocking back then, man.
Yeah, still rocking.
Yeah,
Still
okay.
rocking.
That's what I need to hear.
Still rocking, yo.
Anytime you say 3333 back then, you knew what it was.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't put their 3330 in the Harlem stories, man. When 30
Thank you.
was official.
Thank you.
I
That's
thought I
what-
was dead,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you.
I'ma keep it real with you,
And that's
man.
what I'm trying to say.
I'ma
Like,
keep it real.
we always left out. Like, you know, even
Yeah.
growing up, like, we used to be at the park jams, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They used to shout every grand, you know, never 33. It
Nah.
didn't even sound right sometimes, like, you know what I mean?
33 was lit.
We was in the
Trust
building.
me.
We
I'm
was
saying it
there.
right now. And I ain't
Yeah.
never lit it, but
Facts.
I used to be in there all the time. Over shit on Amsterdam, 155th, 1909.
But
You know?
33 and the joint in the Bronx is like sisters, right?
River Park
River Park
Towers.
Towers, right?
It's owned by the same people.
Yeah,
Owned by the
owned
same
people.
kid.
Yeah.
And AK.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
wow.
and AK.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I didn't even know that. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. But they got that feel. They got that kind of feel.
Yeah,
to
cause
it.
30. I mean, River Park Towers. That's in the Bronx. That was crazy too. Like same thing. V was saying, all the girls.
All the
They had the
girls. Swimming pool.
They had the pool, yeah, they
it
had
was
the
real
pool,
nice
yeah.
up there.
Basketball
And
games.
they had the gym.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a gym over there. Yeah, niggas get their work done too.
Word.
All right. So coming up, you know, you say you was a little dude and a lot of things was happening. So, you know, in Harlem, we got, you know, we see things. You know, niggas is hustling. We ain't did too much robbing. Niggas is fly.
Yeah.
Niggas playing ball, shooting pool.
Yeah.
That's what we known for, man. So how was life growing up with you, man?
So, you know, growing up, you know, like I said, being young, but getting into the game, I got with my brothers like Steve Mack and Kurt Love, and you know, we ventured off into that world. You know what I mean? At a young age, and there's a lot of drama and stuff going on in Harlem too. Like it was
Talk about
it was
it,
all
man.
love, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, just in general, like you getting money, so at the same time, you know, you got gun play and stuff like that when it comes to that, you know what I'm saying? You got businesses that young dudes is handling at the same time, you know what I mean? So it was like, you know, a lot of drama, but at the same time still trying to be fresh, mess with the girls, you know what I'm saying, do all the things that you want and stand out, you know what I mean? That was our thing. Like Cash, like, you know, watching Cash, you know, put his ensembles together and all of that. You know, everybody took pride in, you know what I'm saying, how you dress, because we trying to impress the girls and all that, going to the parties and the clubs, you know. So, you know, doing all of that, and, you know, at the same time I was young, you know, going to King. I went to Martin King, you know what I'm saying?
King was rough.
King was rough, but it was good. It was a good atmosphere, you know what I'm saying? It was just like going to a party every day.
Yeah,
You know?
I got
It was
you.
like going to a party. And, you know, just, you know, going back to the building, you know what I'm saying? And then venturing out, going through some things and stuff like that. And we having catching a case and, you know, going out to Connecticut and, you know, coming back and trying to get things together and then build something up where at that time it's like in 90 and it's like, you know, now it's like we into some bigger things. And, you know, so it was like, you know, now we're on a bigger stage. So being young, you know what I'm saying, you know, putting it together, going to these functions and stuff like that. Because like I said, everybody was getting money at that time, you know what I mean? It was a bunch of crews getting money. But you had to always do something to kind of stand out, you know what I mean? So we would, you know, put our little things together and try to stand out and see who can get the most girls, who could, you know what I'm saying? It was all of that, you know what I mean, mixed up into that world. It was like grown men. So here's a kid that's into that life, you know what I'm saying, you know, following after how, you know, they was doing it, you know? So that's what, you know what I'm saying, I got myself into it.
But you know what's crazy? 195, the junior high school, the middle school is in 33.
That's a fact.
And
Right.
everybody want to go there.
Went to 195 too,
The year
yeah, big
I
shot.
want to go to 195. Yo, we all got turned away, and we had to go to IS 1043. Everybody that year want to go there. My sister went, but everybody, that joint was so packed. They said people, everybody want to go to that.
Everybody go there,
That
yeah.
thing was popping.
Nah,
You talk the
195
girls
was
who was in there. Everybody just want to go to like 185 and like King. Like, that was like the
that
two
was that.
things.
That was my route.
195 junior high school,
Mhm.
then King.
Go right to King. Yeah, it was popping. Harlem, it was a different atmosphere at that time too, you know.
But they had more like that feel there. It wasn't wild like the other schools. It had that money fly
That if you
feel.
going to the club,
They
like
had
you
that-
going to the
They had that
club
fly
every
feel,
morning.
Those two schools there, going to junior high school to high school.
You know what I'm saying? When you walking up them stairs and you about to walk in, it's like you walking to the stage, you know.
Yeah.
So it was hot.
We used to rent limos, me, L, Kerry, God bless us.
Mm.
We used to go, remember the touch of class back then,
Touch the
$25.
class. Yeah, that's a fact.
So
yeah.
we ain't had no money. We young. We 13. So we people from all over went to like different schools. We chip in, get the touch of class to go 195. Cause y'all got 230. and shit. We used to play hooky. So we'd stand, had the limo right there, pay the guy $25. We stand over, girl. Oh my God. You want to come? We did Harlem. We did a lot of front
with the
shit.
vehicle.
Oh, we did a lot of front. Everything was front.
I was capping early. That's where the word capping came up.
We was capping early at
Yeah, that's
13.
age, yeah.
It's touch and clap $25 for 1 hour. So we like,
Yeah.
all right, we're gonna get them to go there.
Yeah.
We play hooky and we
If you rent a limo back then, you was a
a
man.
limo. It's $25
Put them
for
on
an hour.
Limos was big back then, right?
And all the
That's a
girls
fact.
like they want to go home.
And the music was dumb
The
loud,
music
you know
was
what
loud.
I'm
We
saying?
stand right out front. It was crazy. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
Put that
that's-
lights up, man.
That's how it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, call in, man. Y'all want to talk to my man CB, still standing, entertainment.
Yes, sir.
Let's talk it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot. That's the limos was big though, man. Touch the Class, Godfather.
Harlem. It was it was Harlem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double O. Yeah.
Double O.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was some joints.
That's when they had the best marijuana back then too. She had seeds and
Oh, I had
shit.
to see
They had the Chunky Black. They had the Sesame Mill. The what's the other shit? Chunky Black, Sesame Mill. Some other shit, man. Tie Stick. Yeah.
But the young guys today, they not on that. Like you said, our whole thing, we live for that movie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We live for the movie, getting fly. We fronting, of course. You know, it looked like more than we had. But now everything is gunplay. Everything they don't want to be fly.
Nah,
It's totally different.
It's like I was talking to somebody and they was saying like, yo, like this generation, like, you know what I mean, like, you know, like what parties and stuff like that, is the parties the same like how it used to be back in the days? Because when we went to the parties, it wasn't no phones, it was nothing. We partying, we drinking, and we on the dance floor, we grabbing the girl, we doing whatever we got to do. Now it's like, is that still going on in clubs like that? You know what I'm saying? Is it?
Yo, man, let me tell you something. They don't do that in New York, but out of town, they still dance. I've been out of town a few times. They dance like a motherfucker, man. I'm like, God, these motherfuckers still dancing, man.
Yeah.
Fuck New York, don't want to dance, man.
But you know what's crazy? Now,
Out of town, still
like
dancing.
our bracket, everything's lounges.
Right.
Yeah.
Like everything
yeah,
lounge, we don't do
lounge
clubs,
shit,
everything
right.
lounges. Like even Jersey,
They ain't
you go,
dancing in
like,
them clubs
Spirit.
downtown either.
No, I
man.
ain't saying dancing, but we don't go to clubs no more.
Right.
Like you don't see people going to clubs. Like you don't go downtown to clubs. Everything lounges.
Right.
Like
Right.
even lounges, Harlem, lounge in Jersey. Everybody like Jersey and Harlem. Dance.
We had lounges in the 80s too, and we was dancing, man.
No, but mostly going to clubs.
Yeah, but we was lounging too, though. But everywhere we went that had a party, we danced.
Yeah, dance.
You used to get
Everybody
our
on
ass
that
kicked,
floor.
man, when we was little kids. But go in there and dance in the middle. Like, come on, ma. They made us dance back in the day. You didn't even want to dance. So we grew up dancing, but they don't dance no more. They get a hookah, they get the cell phone, and they do this
Yeah.
all night. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference, man, of the eras, man. So let's keep going with your story. So you graduated from school, or you dropped out?
Nah, I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? I got caught up in, I got my GED when I was locked up.
What year you went to prison?
I went to prison in '91.
Rikers Island?
No, I did it through the life. So I went up north. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went to the island.
Yeah, then you went up north.
Yeah, went up north. I did it through the life.
Through your life. What year?
That was I caught the case at 90. Me and Steve Mack, my brother Steve Mack, we got caught up. Somebody did some talking and
Right, yeah.
whatever, and then you know what I'm saying, they jammed us up. And,
Right.
so I went in, I took my time. My brother went on the run.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, when I went in, you know what I mean, I did that. Then when I came home, he was already situated up still, you know, doing his thing, you know what I mean, with the music at the same time.
Right.
Because before I went to jail, like, you know, like just to rewind it back, you know, when we had our best out crew, you know, like going to the parties and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I was always rhyming. I was always into, like, you know, we on the, like, coming into the party, it'd be a line, you know what I'm saying? We walking right past the line, when we rhyming, we bringing the party into the party, we bringing, you know what I'm saying? So I was always into, like, you know what I'm saying, rhyming and stuff. And then when I went to jail, you know what I mean? When I came home, I was like, let me take this serious, you know what I mean? Let me try to
Right.
see what I could do, whatever, you know?
What year you came home?
I came home in the '93.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
through your life, so you got on good behavior.
Nah, I did 2.5 up north, and I came home in 6 months on work release. Yeah.
Which one you went to?
But prisons,
No, work release.
the one in the Bronx. What was that?
Franklin?
Might have been. I forgot.
Franklin Avenue?
I think it was. I'm not.
Because I know they had Lincoln.
It was Lincoln. That was
Lincoln and
down-
Edgecombe. I know
Edgecombe,
that. Lincoln,
right.
Edgecombe.
Edgecombe. I was in Edgecombe.
Edgecombe.
That was in Edgecombe.
Yeah, I was in that motherfucker too, man. That's I wonder what you was in. Yeah, they only had a couple. Lincoln, Edgecombe, and they had one in the Bronx called Franklin, some shit like that. Franklin Avenue.
Yeah, it's you know, back in that era, like, you know what I'm saying, coming out of jail, and it was to me, it was like a lot more strict. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you couldn't really move around like that. It was like restricting, you know, especially I had that life on the end.
Mhm.
So they was like really monitoring me, you know what I mean? So I really couldn't get into no stuff, you know what I'm saying? I had to weave
They had
around.
what they call curfews and shit like that.
I had the curfews and shit, and then, you know what I'm saying? And they popping up at the crib, you know what I'm saying, and all of that.
Mhm.
They was, you know, they was on
5 in the morning.
Yeah,
See if
was
you in
on-
the house
yeah,
and all
check-
that
they
type
come
of
here,
shit.
come right to the room. They want to make sure they hit on the gun. You know what I mean? They want to make sure you there. It was that.
So you came right into the entertainment because your brother had things set up.
Yeah, you know, so yeah, my brother had some things set up, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, like, you know, yeah, we grew up with, you know, and our best out crew, Dame was in the crew, you know what I mean, at the same time.
When you make Dame Dash, for the people
Yeah,
who
Dame
who
Dash. Yeah.
watching, you talk about Dame Dash. Go ahead.
hmm So, like, even before I went to jail, I was doing, like, little demos and whatnot. So Dame at the time, he was doing, he had, like, a crew called Future Sound he was working with. And so he that was like his first group. And I remember I went up there to like New Rochelle, that's where the artist was from. And I remember I got on a track and I had Dame on the hook. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, anybody find that, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But
So Dame was trying to rhyme back then.
yeah, I think he had his hands in it trying to do a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
At that point. You know
How did you and Dame meet?
Well, we met up in like with our crews, like, you know what I'm saying? Like our best out brothers and crew, like we from 135th and Broadway. Our best out brothers is from 142nd, 140th, Jersey. So it was like we was all kind of branched out. And you know what I'm saying, Dame happened to be like with some of the people from 142nd and 1199, and you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
he you know, we was going to West Side. So I met him in West Side when everybody was, you know what I'm saying, was going there. Like when you left King, you know what I'm saying, we tried to go get our GED in West Side.
Right.
So I met up in there, and then we all, you know, just all clicked together. So every time we click together, we always go to parties and, you know, do certain things or whatever case may be, you know, with him. And when I came home, he was already, he had started, you know, with Original Flavor, a couple of other groups, Original Flavor, and I think he had Jay, but I don't think he was signed at the time. And then, you know what I'm saying, so when he came in, you know, when I came home, I was trying to jump back in, and then I got with my co-defendant, my brother, Steve Mack. We started to put out my solo project together. We started Game Type Records, and then, you know what I'm saying, we was like, you know, let's try to make it happen. Yeah. And as we put it together and getting it together, putting up the posters, because at that time, you know, you doing our own, putting up posters, trying to get the indies, you know what I'm saying, looking at us, and we wound up getting locked up, you know what I'm saying, putting up posters and shit, you know what I mean, and by him being on the run from all that time, they lock him up for that, you know what I'm saying, so
Right.
it all kept caught up to him,
Caught
and
up to him, right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying, so he wanted him going away, so my project just like kind of like, you know, fell to the
So
side.
then the timing of that. But you know what's crazy? Someone was just talking to me 2 days ago. They were saying how, like, back in the days, like the crews, and there's like the names that come out of the crews. They said, okay, you had the best out Dame, like he flourished in his what he do. Same gang with Puff, and then you know Puff was down with the same
Right,
gang.
yeah, yeah.
Also like Alpo was with the same gang also. And then like my crew NFL, we had Big L and Gruff.
Right.
So
yeah.
it's like it was crazy how like in these crews, people careers like took off and
Right.
whatever. And then somebody brought that to my attention. I ain't never think about it like that, but that's true.
Yeah, like somebody in the crew,
Like-
you know, went off and
Before their career came like that,
Right,
you
right,
know,
that's
it's
true.
crazy.
yes.
You looked at it like that now, right?
Nah, I never. looked
I
at
ain't
that
think
too,
about
just
somebody brought it
yeah.
up to me. It's like, yo, if you think about it, the stories, they said, you know what I'm saying, like everybody crew had someone who flourished.
Yeah, yeah, that's, and you look at it now, you can see it, like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah, that's
Dame like part of y'all. Then you got like Puff, you know, Poe, and then with
Yeah.
same gang, L, Gruff.
true. Yeah, I mean, Harlem, man, you know, we,
Yeah, D Ferg and all that.
Deferred, yeah,
Yeah.
rest in peace, Deferred, that was my man, too, you know, you know.
Yeah, so you still talk your Dame today?
Yeah, I still talk to him.
So y'all still close?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's my brother, you know what I'm saying, best
Yeah.
out, you know what I mean, he doing his thing, you know what I mean, still working on his stuff. I think he got a new network, American
I
News.
think y'all had a little
Yeah,
interview.
yeah.
Didn't y'all do a little interview on Instagram or something like that?
Oh, we be
Say
chopping
something?
up. Yeah, we be chopping it up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Just kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Catching up and stuff. You know what I mean? And that's always a good thing.
What's
you know?
American Network is? You guys sent it to me. I didn't get a chance to really look into it. What exactly he trying to do?
I think it's like a more so like a Netflix, but it's like, you know, you could different content creators could put stuff on there. He run a lot of ads and videos and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you know what I'm saying? I should check it out or download it. You know what I mean?
Also, it's like no, I did download it.
Okay.
but I ain't really get a chance. Cause you just like last week. But you said different content creators, like so it was like YouTube, like how
Yeah,
like,
it's like YouTube.
we on YouTube right now as we speak.
Right.
So it's like we'd be on his show like that. It's like that.
I'm not really sure if it's like that. I think it's like, you know, you create your own show and then you'll post it up on that site. I think it'll run just through that site, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So I'm not sure how exactly how it worked, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's new, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he'll figure it out or whatever case, you know.
That's dope, cause you know YouTube, like I said, they do what they want to people.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
they
not really-
raping you. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah, it's making it hard for the, you know, the content
It
creators
is.
and the shows and stuff like
So
that.
what you trying to do with the label?
All right, so with my label, you know what I'm saying, I still stand in entertainment. I put together a compilation with some of the some artists that was out probably before. You might know some artists you probably don't know. Some people that saw move on Broadway and you know even Philly. You know, I reached out to Petey Crack in Philly. So I wanted to like put something together that's showing strength. You know, everybody that's going through something, and you know, whether it be like you know just life things. You know what I'm saying? Marriage and you know, divorce and you know drug problem. You know, just you going through things. You know what I'm saying? So I want to just put something out where people can just you know build off strength with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still standing. You know what I mean? You know, I could be you know moping around and just you know depressed or just you know because mental. You know, that's real serious, you know what I mean? And
So when you come with the concept with the name Still Standing?
me and my brother Kurt at the time, back in 05, we were at Rockefeller at the time because I went through with going down there with Damon and being at Rockefeller. You know, I went all over the world and you know did some things with there. When that situation ended, you know what I'm saying, me and my brother we got together and we was like, yo, let's try to build our own, you know, something that we could build, you know, our own company. And we started with that, and we went and had a 9-year-old named Elijah. So we took him and we got him signed to Motown with a single deal, a 9. So he was like one of the youngest at the time ever, you know what I'm saying? So we started with that, and then we just started from that, just continue staying in the music, you know. We got with this girl named Tiff Luch. She's on the album as well. And we started putting out mixtapes, and we did like 4 or 5 different mixtapes with Greenland, Team Invasion, you know what I'm saying, Rest in Peace, K. Slade, we did a volume 2. So we was just, you know, just touching in, met it with Browz, that's how we kind of got with Browz, you know what I'm saying, putting that project together.
Browz, people, Browz.
Big shout to Browz, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, just being in that field, in that game, you know, and just, you know, just networking. Building relationships up, you know what I'm saying? So I always kept my relationships kind of good with everybody. And I just wanted to put down, you know, put a project together where, you know what I'm saying, like I did it myself, me and my team, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it with my team, but you know, just we did it, you know what I mean? And just something that we want to do, bring it back to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? It's not about trying to follow the trend or the path, you know, just make our music for we want to make it, you know what I'm saying? And put it out.
So I see you did a track with Boogie Black.
Yeah, well, he did a drop for me with
Yeah,
you know
little
what I'm
drop.
saying?
Yeah,
Big shout to
it's
Boogie
kind of
Black. I
hot too.
appreciate
Yeah, that's
that.
my
Thank
man.
you. That's right. That's a
Boogie
fact,
Black,
yeah.
good dude.
That's right.
Hard, Henny.
Yeah.
We gonna take the Henny.
Yeah, with the Henny, that's a fact.
Throwing that shit behind his back and shit.
Yeah,
Boogie Black.
We're gonna work on some more music with him, you know what I'm saying? And like with this project, this is my volume 1, you know what I'm saying? So what I wanna do, I wanna offer venture to volume 2, volume 3. I wanna keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Like we can make music, we can shoot videos, we can do this ourselves, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just wanna just keep that energy going, you know what I mean? We don't need a label, we don't, a big company behind us.
No,
to
you
put out
don't.
some good
But you need
music.
support though. See, that's the
We need a
key.
lot of
That's what
support.
we lacking though, the support.
You know?
That's very important. You can't like skip past that because you putting in that work, right? And you doing that. Like you say, we don't need labels, but it gonna start in your neighborhood, and that's the key. Because I know back then when the labels started looking for artists, they would go to your neighborhood, see if you're hot in your neighborhood first.
Yeah, they come looking for you, right?
They come look for you hot in
come
your
looking for
neighborhood
you.
first, and your neighborhood not supporting it. It's like, what's going on? That's just like a family
That's
was
true.
like, how the fuck you ain't supporting them?
But like we spoke before, right? Sometimes it's not the people in your backyard. You know, your people, they might not support because you got some people that's hating, you got some people that might not, you know, they envy, whatever. It might be whatever the reason is. But when you start to notice, you start getting people from outside your
Yeah.
neighborhood. Once you get all them people in, then you know you touching something. Because then the people that's there, they gonna fall right in line like they was always there. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, so it's gonna make it look like they'll catch it. It's like them catching on late. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they always was there. You know.
Yeah, well, see, nowadays, that's the way it works. You know, you get, it's like us. You know, when we first started this 5 years ago, 6 years ago, motherfuckers was like, you know, they was like, we call them or we see them while we out. You know, they were like, I think about it. You know, it never happened. Once we got popping, now niggas is tearing our phone, knocking and kicking the doors and emailing us. You know, y'all wrong. You know, y'all ain't call us. We getting all this now. They had the same nigga we talked like 3 months ago who fronted on us, and we keep it real.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We keep it real. We put a nigga on the spot.
Right.
But then, you know, it
right.
is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We asked you, Chad, 3 months ago, man. Now we wrong, you know?
Nah,
And that's the same thing happens with you, but you get more love for people outside
You do,
and you get your own
love.
community. But them labels, if you go for a label, like he was saying back in the day,
Check your neighborhood.
because I had artists too, they want to see if you popping in your hood before, because they
wanna
said,
see that.
if you ain't popping in your hood, then
Yeah.
who else gonna
Yeah,
fuck with you?
gonna do that.
Yeah.
But it's changed now, man.
Yeah, the game
But you gotta
changed
get
now.
radio behind you too. You got your own bread,
Yeah.
and you got radio, you can rock.
Yeah.
That's how you do it now.
You gotta
Gotta have your own
You
bread.
gotta work that internet too. You gotta work
That
that
internet's
internet,
big.
you know.
Heavy.
And that college radio too. Like,
Oh,
a lot of people
yeah.
they skip that. That college radio, you know what I mean?
College is big.
It's real big, you know.
You right on that too.
You know.
Because they the ones that really listen to that music all day long.
They listen, and you know, you'll be surprised. You know what I mean? They come and they want to know what's out there. You know what I mean? Like what was y'all rocking to back in the past? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I wanna, they
So you
catch up.
putting all these great people together. How many songs is on
I got 13 tracks. with
13 tracks.
13 different artists. On
They
it.
all
So you
on
want
one?
to say a few of their names?
Yeah, and I don't want to forget nobody neither. But yeah. So
One of y'all can chime in. If you can.
yeah. So starting off, you know what I'm saying? I want big shout out to I did it with my producer 7 Imp. You know what I'm saying? I started with him from way back, like
7M?
7 Imp.
7M. Where he from?
He's from Long Island.
Okay.
He's crazy. He did a lot of stuff like Gene and just he's retired. He did a lot of television as well. You know what I'm saying? So he's been working with me from way back. So I said, you know, let me start when I started this, I was like, you know, I had so much music with him that I was like, let me just start put something together. So that's, you know, I was like, you know, what could, you know, like how could I start it off? So at the time I was working with this artist named Jamar, you know what I'm saying, from Richmond, Virginia. Shout out to Richmond, Virginia too. My family's from Richmond too. I started with him R&B, you know, and we did a track. And that one track led to like, yo, catching up with Browz. Browz giving me a track and start from there. Then catching up with Vevo, you know what I'm saying? I knew Vevo from way back, you know what I'm saying, growing up. Seeing him coming up.
So you got a track with him on there.
I got
You
Vevo.
got a track with Ron
I got a
Browz.
track with Ron Browz.
Okay.
I got a track with Petey Crack. Shout out to
Petey
Petey
Crack.
You know, something from
Philly.
Philly, right?
Right.
I got a track with Herb McGruff.
Herb McGruff.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
he did mention, he gave you a shout out.
Yeah, I called in, yeah, you know what I'm saying, for him.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
gave you a
that's
shout
fact.
out too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I also introduced some new artists that I'm working with, Shan Shizzy, Two Tone, Mel Banks,
Mel Banks.
Christian Dior, he's a famous ghostwriter, you know what I'm saying? Mo Manson, big shout to Mo Manson, 139th.
MC Win.
MC Win, Loach Dawn, you know, huh?
MC Win, Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights, Tiff Luch. Yo, yo, it's a lot of people, man, and I'm excited, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't want to mess up nobody's names, whatever, but it's dropping December 1st, you know what I'm saying? This Friday, you know what I'm saying? And we, you know what I'm saying, we're going to try to, you know, just, if you can, just log in.
Where you
check
dropping
it
it
out.
at?
It's going to be on all sites.
All
you know
streaming
what I'm saying? All
platforms.
streaming platforms, just on everywhere. I was supposed to drop it, you know what I'm saying, like last week, had a little technical difficulties. I want to make sure it's right.
Right.
Being it's my first project, and, you know, I just, you know, so I said, you know, I'm not even gonna rush it. If I push it back, I'll just push it back, you know what I'm saying? And so we ready for the first, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can check it out.
Well, this is like the time where people on their downtime anyway, as far as music wise. Like January, they call it like the first quarter.
Yeah.
People start
Right.
coming out, stuff like that, you know.
Mhm.
So you right on target.
Yeah, we trying to, you know, I just wanna, you know, like I said, we shooting videos for everything as well, you know what I'm
So
saying?
every song y'all done the video?
Right now, well, I got 4 videos out right now. The first joint we did was with Ron Browz, you know, and then we did a remix with Ron Browz and Vevo. That track is out as well. Then we did the joint with Loach Dawn, you know what I'm saying? And then we have a joint with Two Tone and Mo Manson coming out too. So we got some joints, you know. I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to do a video for every joint. And we also like, I I'm also putting together like a documentary for the whole process of when I did this. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Going to the studio, going to the videos. You know, so you get a chance to see everything.
The
You
making.
know what I'm saying? The making of it. You know what I mean? Put it up, chop it up. Let's put it out. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have it released when I did the album, but you know what I'm saying? It takes some time. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna let it go. You know what I mean? And just keep on showing the process. You know what I'm saying? How we did it. You know.
Well, that's what's up, because Kanye did something like that. And they were just like, you know, I don't even know if they had the idea of launching it later.
Yeah.
But his man kept following him around.
Follow him around. That thing.
Kanye
turned out
West,
to be-
when he wasn't even on at the time, he was just a regular producer.
He was
And
running around.
he
Rockefeller,
filmed
all
every
everything.
motherfucking thing, man.
Everything.
You watch his documentary?
That thing was crazy.
That shit was alright. I
It was
said,
crazy,
oh
yeah.
shit.
Y'all ain't see me in it?
Huh?
You ain't see me in one of the scenes?
I seen it.
I was there at the time.
Oh, you
I
was
seen
there?
it.
Okay,
Yeah, I
I
seen
was
it.
there.
okay.
I was there. You
There
know,
you
man,
go.
at that Rockefeller.
I seen it.
Yeah.
At the Rockefeller.
But that shit, you see what I'm saying though? That shit turned out to be a masterpiece later on.
He had.
30-something million they gave.
Yeah.
Look at that.
30-something million they
Crazy.
gave for that documentary.
Yeah.
Wow, 30-something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, that was like
And
really
dude,
behind the scenes
yeah,
footage. man.
Really behind the scenes.
Word.
Him just regular going back and forth to Chicago, asking, trying to get a deal everywhere.
Cause I thought I knew him, but I really didn't know him when I watched that. I
Yeah.
said, damn, man. You know, all that shit they showed, all that. So what you doing right now, you know, that's what's up.
Appreciate it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's what you
saying?
doing,
And
man.
also another producer that I'm working with, you know what I'm saying, Optimus Prime.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 3 producers on the album, you know what I'm saying? So we put it all together.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So you think at some point you might need Dame to give you a helping hand, like far as making a phone call or moving something around or something? I mean, he's good for that though, you know?
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
He's good for that.
Yeah.
you know, see, like with my crew, the best out. You
Right.
know, we all have we our own bosses. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we all have our own drive. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not, you know, if someone want to do something, and that's what's up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I'm not asking, I'm not looking. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keep on pushing.
I
You
got
know what I
you.
mean? You know?
Cause I know I watched y'all talking
Yeah.
for a little while.
Yeah.
I think he was saying, he ain't say it like that, but he was like, you know, I see you still doing what you gotta do, and he support you like
But
your
most
energy.
people, if you're gonna be real about something, and you see somebody working, 'cause that's our concept. Like, get somebody on here, if you working, all right, come on.
Right.
But we ain't gonna have nobody. You have something, and that
Yeah,
happened
if
to
you ain't
us.
working, we not even.
Like we had somebody, y'all waste our time.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? You bullshit, and you
Right.
ain't taking it serious. You just come here just blowing gas.
Yeah.
But if somebody working, you know, we help. Like a lot of times,
Yeah.
like he even try to help people. Like, you know, girls come. He a trainer. You know, we try to help people musically. People wants to give them
Even
a
people
push.
with podcasts and shit, like, they
we
were
did
showing how to put
yeah,
it together.
we did a lot, man.
And a lot of people came here. I ain't gonna say their names, right? Not right now, but there's a lot of people who came on the show and they shit wasn't doing nothing. When they left, they shit blew.
It popped up. I mean, and
You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Yeah. Do they reach back out and they say, yo, thank you?
Nah.
Do they say,
But we don't
thank
care.
You know?
Cause God blessing us, man.
And that's
maybe 1 or 2, but there's a few that didn't. We put them on the spot though.
We're not, you know, and sometimes
You know,
you're not,
but-
but you don't do it because you're looking for that back.
Now we
Anyway,
doing it for
you
the
do
love of
because
it,
you for the
man.
love
We
of it.
Harlem, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
it.
that's why we
Yeah.
did the show
Yeah.
to give back.
And
We
that's
didn't do
just
the
why,
show, you know, for
exactly
nothing
what
else
we
like
talked about
that.
earlier with you got your guys here, Bob and Steve.
Yeah.
You know, for the best out, we talked about, you know, giving want that story, and I think, you know, not saying it because of, but every other platform, we should get it first because we have not only our track record, you know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of, you know, people quick to be like, oh, let's try to run here. Because
Right.
maybe their numbers is bigger,
Bigger
but it's
than-
not
yeah,
always
yeah.
about numbers.
Nah.
Because it's about the depth of the conversation you're going to have.
And
You
the
know what I'm saying?
content.
That's
And the
it's
content.
That's it's
And the
all about-
connections. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's a different vibe.
And the
'cause
energy. And the energy. It got
we
me
we
there.
we seen it. We played against y'all.
Right,
We
yeah.
lived it. We
That's a
saw.
fact.
You know what I mean? The little fly shit y'all did with changing uniforms,
Yeah,
like a lot of little
the
shit.
best out, yeah.
All the girls,
Facts.
y'all was rocking. So it's
Yeah.
different coming from me and him interviewing y'all than
Right.
someone else. They just
Who
you
just don't know.
Yeah,
Who
They
just-
can't relate to the
yeah.
stories,
Right,
man.
right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's only right, and I think that story to me is dope because that time period, you know, y'all know it's popping. Like nobody understands. People
popping.
right now don't know what the fuck we talking about.
They don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? But the youngins and things like that, you know, I think it's a good story, and we really, like Vito said, we really try to put on for Harlem for real.
That's
And
a
I think
fact.
we don't get appreciated enough because we reach out. We don't have
See ya.
to. We got Brooklyn, other stories we can hit, but we really try to, yo, come on, let's get the best out, same gang, let's try to do this thing.
It's like
You
reaching
know what I'm
back,
saying?
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
No, and after we need to put the spotlight on Harlem, right? You know, a lot of brothers is dying, man. You know, I'm not saying violence, man, for all kind of shit, man. I just lost one of my mans died in his sleep. He's on our intro music.
Oh, yeah,
when you hear the
yeah.
beat 139, he died in his sleep. Another one of my dudes I went to, we was in the 2nd grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade class. He died from throat cancer. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta do this while we can, man. You don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it while you can, man. Tomorrow ain't promised us. So all these great Harlem stories, all these, wasn't no games, all the cliques, all the brotherhoods we had, come on the show and let's get these stories out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, you know, and you know, just like you said, man, everybody going, you know. I just wanted to say this real quick. Like my father, you know, he started, you know, he was born in Richmond, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
So when he was down there, he was playing tennis with Arthur Ashe back when he was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So coming from there, you know, he got a group together and they got a deal with James Brown. James Brown started managing my father in his group,
Mm-hmm.
and they had a deal, and they was, you know, doing their thing, and they got brought all the way up to the Apollo. Now my dad at the same time was, you know, when he was recording, you know what I'm saying, they recorded with Jimi Hendrix.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't know they cut a record, you know what I'm saying, and he's playing on the song.
Mm-hmm.
So my father was going through a lot, doing shows at the Apollo, not as an amateur, but he's being booked with his group, you know what I'm saying? So going from that story and then meeting my mom, and they live on 142nd, and they go into the Apollo, and so seeing my dad go through all of that, and I wanted to tell, you know, get his story, you know what I mean, of, yo, Dad, you need to tell this, you know what I mean, you need to, you know, express all this stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, he recently passed away of COVID, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
those things, like, you know, I didn't get a chance to get all that, you know, to document that and put that out. So we don't have time, you know what I'm saying?
Get it now.
We don't got time.
We don't have
Nah,
time.
you gotta get it now.
We don't have time.
You know,
You gotta get it now, man.
And it's like, you know, I mean, everybody got a story.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody got a story. It's just, you know, putting your story out.
Right.
Some is interesting, some might catch some attention or whatever, but tell your story, you know what I'm saying? If it's truth, then, you know, it'll be interesting, you know what I'm saying? It's how you, and it's also how you put it out. Like, even with the best out, yeah, we want to do it, you know what I'm saying? And I know people want to tell it, but they want to do it in a, not the same way, like everybody do it. Not saying it'll be like an interview, like, but it just has to be better than one step up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when we had our basketball game against the same gang in Gaucho's gym, like you said, we're gonna do something that's better. What are we gonna do? Oh, let's change the uniforms up. Halftime. Switch that up with the sneakers and the, you know what I'm saying? And then let's win the game, you know what I mean? So it's like, just always trying to do something better than have a good
Unique.
outcome. Yeah, something unique, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like that. And it's like taking that attitude and putting it together to tell the story. Maybe, you know, maybe it could be something where it's like, it's included with the beat 139, you know what I'm saying? Maybe we do, I don't know, I like what you were saying, like get a couple of people in, you know what I'm saying, and then we could talk about it, maybe we could do some chapters like that, but you know, we definitely want to sit down and talk about it and map it out right, you know what I mean?
That's how you
Don't
do it,
wait,
yeah.
don't wait, we're not gonna wait too long, you know what I'm saying, because it will be told, you know what I mean? So, but I like that energy with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we could sit down and come up with a nice little concept, you know, nice little plan and execute it, you know.
I mean, because it's a great story, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Why, you know, it got to be told.
It gotta be
Why some of the members are still here to tell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that
that's the key. Tomorrow is promise, man.
That 3333, you know, a lot, like you said, you know, it had its own little everything with it. But a lot of people came in that building, you know what I'm saying? A lot of famous people that people might think is famous or whatever came on this building, sat at this building, you know what I'm saying? And we produced
That's
a lot
part of my
good
childhood,
shit.
and I ain't even live there, bro.
We got a part of a lot of shit.
I've been out there many days. That's a park in the back, around the back and shit.
33
Come through there, you know,
Yeah.
where they bring out the I don't know,
Yeah.
garbage and whatever, all that shit. I done lived, I done did some numbers up in there,
right
man. I did some things up in there. I like 33,
And my
man.
brother, man, Cash, man, yo, you know, like, his story alone, like, and I'm not trying to just big him because he's sitting right here, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when I went away, you know, he was, like I said, he was already in doing 19, you know what I'm saying? And from that point, when I go away, you know what I'm saying, I'm corresponding with him. He told me to keep my head up, and you know what I'm saying? You know, so it's like, yo, damn, you know, and he hearing stories of how we doing it, you know what I'm saying, while he up there, you know, keeping his strength up there, yo, keep it going, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we did, man, we kept it going. Because even with us, like, doing the parties and stuff like that, you know, a lot of crews was doing parties, you know what I mean? And a lot of people came after us, you know, throwing parties. But we set a different kind of tone. We had that Cotton Club rocking.
That Cotton Club was
We
crazy.
had that shit rocking.
That Cotton Club was
That boat
crazy.
ride, that rocking,
Boat
you know
ride
what I'm
was
saying?
rocking.
And I missed a lot of that shit
Boy,
because I was in jail. But
I was Slide City, boy. At them best out party, I was Slide City, man.
Hey, let me tell you something. Yo, it used to
It
be
was
people
Slide City, man.
going to jail, like, and
What
at
year
that
was that?
time, and this was in 91 when I went to jail. People was like, you know, some dudes in jail used to be like, yo, man, I want to kill my girl, you know what I'm saying? Going out, you better not go to that party. And I'm coming in, I got a best out shirt, my 40B on the back, and I'm like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? But it was that energy. We had that kind of impact, you know what I'm saying, on the city. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So, you say you're gonna drop the compilation in December what?
This Friday, you can pick it up. You know
It's
what I'm
Friday,
saying?
December 1st, y'all.
Whatever.
You gotta pick
Still
up
Standing
that.
Volume
Still
1 to
Standing
Takeover.
Volume 1.
But yeah.
You see, you got the merch. Hold up, let's talk about the merch, man. Like the hoodie, man.
Hey, I appreciate this.
I'm big on sweatshirts and hoodies, man. We gotta. I wear large, man.
Absolutely, I was gonna bring
Yeah,
some
we
for
all
you.
large. Me, him, and
We gonna
Cash.
rock the joint, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we gonna be like this.
Yeah.
The Beat 139, what up?
Appreciate
They
that.
gonna see the Still Standing
Yeah,
joint.
absolutely.
Standing. Y'all
Look
know
at
how
my
we
man,
do.
he got the, y'all holding, y'all niggas got him on like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we keep it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yo, big shout out to this shirt right here.
I like that one right there, man.
I did this, I
like that.
collaborated. I know you're familiar with Butterbean.
Yeah.
Butterbean used to be with D Ferg, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
uh-huh.
So Butterbean, we collaborated with this one, you know what I mean? This is a, you know what I mean? This is a, like an exclusive joint, you know what I mean? We put together, we collab with it, you know what I'm saying? To make it exclusive, vintage crack, Still Standing joint. So these are going on sale, you know what I'm saying? On the
So right.
On the 1st, you can log on to Still Standing
Yeah,
Clothing
get a
Store.
large,
You
man. Get a
know
large.
what I'm
You know
saying?
man.
Yeah,
It
absolutely.
ain't tight, it ain't right. We all large. Me, him, and
Yeah,
Cash.
everything's a large. Yeah, that's
I
right.
told. Yo, but y'all want to talk to Claude 646-628-4264. 646-628-4264. But y'all talking earlier. I don't know if Steve, y'all want to talk about your project coming out, or you don't want to mention it?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be dancing around a little bit. I'm dancing around a little bit. All right, so like when Steve Mac was on the run, right, and doing what he had to do, he got with a group from my building called the Harlem Knights, MC Win, Abe Lover.
Yeah, I
Ridge.
remember them. Yeah.
All right, so you know, dealing with them, you know, they started doing their own, you know, shooting his videos. You know, he was like one of the first, like, out of our building, you know what I'm saying, let's grab a group, shoot their own video, put the music out, you know what I'm saying, that's when he had the reels and all that. And, you know what I'm saying, so from him doing that, you know what I mean, it led to that battle, you know what I'm saying, that they had, and he started to, you know, venture into little different other things and stuff like that. So, touching on, going from that into the best out, into, like, you know what I mean, you know, getting locked up and, you know what I'm saying, still come back out and still to tell the story, you know what I'm saying, how he's breaking it down. That's going to be an interesting story because there's so many different levels, you know what I'm saying, to it. Like, you know, like you said, like Best Out had, you know, like people from different blocks. But at the same time, you know, we entertain ourselves, you know what I'm saying? We always kept the party, you know, ourselves, you know what I mean? And keeping, you know what I'm saying, keeping everything going as far as, like, you know, in Harlem at that time when everything was like, you know, some murder or, you know what I'm saying, everybody trying to hustle and try to get what they're trying to do. We have fun and did what we had to do. So telling the story from the Best Out, you know what I'm saying, and from the battle from Steve Mac part, that's gonna be interesting. Be on the lookout for
And like you said, y'all story goes, like you said, then it goes like even through Rockefeller.
Yeah, it trickles right into Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and then that's a whole nother, you know.
How long was
you
you working with Rockefeller?
Yeah, I about to ask that.
Well, you know, like just being around, you know what I'm saying, all that time without even working, but like on paper working for, and I was there for about 2 years, 2 or 3 years, and I did Rockefeller Films, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I got a chance to see how putting together a movie, we did Death for the Dynasty, you know what I'm saying? I worked with Shaka Pilgrim, Sherry Bryan, Emmanuel, you know what I'm saying, at the time, you know, and just getting a chance to see how things was put together and things was done, you know what I'm saying? So that was a good experience, you know what I mean?
Did you ever go to some of Puff Daddy parties?
Nah.
Party. Puff boy.
Nah,
Puff
we
was
don't do
having
that.
dudes
Tried
up
to
in
get that
that
same
joint.
bullshit last week, man.
Nah,
man.
that
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
that sound like a bad boy thing.
Nah,
I was on
that's
this
a bad
side,
boy. I
yeah,
know,
you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but Puff was having everybody up in that joint.
Nah, I ain't
Party
we ain't doing
parties.
that, B.
Nah, I hung out with that nigga, but I ain't never went to a party
Fuck a
party.
motherfucker,
I done
boy.
beat the shit out that nigga, man. I saved him a lot of times anyway. I remember Father MC hooked off on no, what's up with dude name, man? I'm not trying to hear that. See, what your man got
Positive
to
K.
do? Positive K.
Yeah.
Fuck Puff up one day, man. Yo, I'm having my back turned. I hear some. Oh shit! They got him hooked. They got him hemmed. I had to twist
He
the
used to go to
Positive K
party.
up,
He
man.
used to run with Puff. He used to go to
Yeah.
the parties.
I ain't never been to a
He used
party
to go
party,
to
nigga.
the
Fuck
parties,
that.
nigga. I'm gonna tell your
Don't
story,
let me jump
nigga.
over this motherfucking table.
Jump over,
Party,
nigga. Jump
nigga.
over. You
Yo,
went to them parties,
Hey,
nigga.
yo.
You talking that faggot
He's
shit.
with
nigga.
Puff.
Hey, yo.
That's Puff
They-
boy
Yo,
right
still
there.
standing, volume 1 to take over. Yo,
Nah,
Friday.
but
Nah,
people
we don't play that.
No, nah,
That was my son. Fuck
That's
that
his
nigga.
son.
That nigga doing some foul shit now.
Who
Fuck
that?
that nigga. Puff, man.
Nah, but he used to be
you got
with
you got your boy Barnes. Y'all know Barnes from Harlem?
Yeah, Bond. We interviewed
yo,
Bonds.
big shout out to my man Barnes, yo.
Barnes about to come out with the story. Yo,
Now
better
we
go
about
get
to
him.
get Bonds back.
Yeah.
Hey, right? We had Bonds before in the
Big
joint.
shout out to my
But-
man Roger Barnes,
Yeah.
bro.
Barnes hit me yesterday.
Yeah, Barnes is
Yeah,
putting it
yes,
out.
to get Bonds, we
I
got
can
him
get
back.
him. He hit me yesterday. He always be on the joint.
Yeah, he do. Cause
Yeah,
he
Roger told Roger,
Yeah,
right?
Roger
Yeah,
Bond.
he-
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit
But
me yesterday.
we had him before. He was the voice basically talking about
You're
his
talking about his son,
His
because his
son
son was
got
going,
stuck in
bro.
Africa.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him tomorrow, matter of fact. I guarantee
We
you
might
he
have to
come
do
up.
the joint with Earl with the
I'm gonna hit him
song.
tomorrow. I'm gonna hit him tomorrow. He hit me the other day.
He trended on the internet though.
He's-
Bonds.
yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah, but he always support
Real
what
hard,
we do.
real hard.
Yeah, he do
man.
support
Real
us.
hard.
Nah, so I talked to
Did
him
he one
yesterday.
dude that we interviewed him? He keep it 100.
Real hard.
Talked to him yesterday. He said
Real
Puff
hard.
ain't do shit for his son, man.
Yeah,
Real hard.
yeah. He
Yo.
said
No
that.
whack shit. Know what I'm
But
saying?
he said-
and he could have, man. He should have. You know, come on, man.
How you not leave a man's son out in Africa? He ain't do it. Like, come on, man.
And you got the capabilities to help.
Yeah, a phone call could have got him
Come on,
back.
man.
It's
But see, all that shit coming back on
It's
him
coming
now.
back.
All of that shit.
Yeah.
And it always take a woman to set it off, and then everything else start coming behind it. You know what I mean?
But you know it's crazy. He ain't go to court. Like, come on, it's been like 13
Nah,
years
shit is
now.
coming. They got-
It was like 11 we interviewed him, right?
You got to
like
stay. It's
11
another,
years, right?
yeah, but they got another report on there right now. Jaguar Wright, she
Yo,
killing
she
him
killing
right
him.
now. A
She
lot
came
of
to
other
the
shit
show
done came
too,
out,
man.
man. I'm like, oh shit,
We
Puff
almost
got
had
a
a
lot of
couple
shit
years
going
too
on,
on the
man.
show. I saw in T.O.'s. She pulled up one time, but you know, I guess she got busy.
Yeah, she got a lot of shit going on. But Father's still standing goes,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So you say it's coming out December 1st.
This Friday.
Right. It just a compilation, or you got videos? What you got?
The compilation. We setting up for. I shot another video.
You got it on
Send
YouTube?
Ken.
Is it on
We got
YouTube?
4 videos out right now on YouTube. You can go check the videos out right
Cool.
now. Ron Browz, Los Don.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ron
Right
Browz.
now. Ron
How close are you and Ron Browz? My man.
Yeah, Ron Browz, my man.
He's a
Yeah,
good
him
guy.
up here too.
Yeah, Ron been there earlier. See, Ron one of the dudes that came early. That's like
came
a
early.
lot of dudes that came early. Ron Browz, Cool DJ Red Alert, Lenny Green from BLS. You understand? We had the cast of power.
Then we had DJ Webstar too, right?
And we had Webstar on here. You know what I'm saying? We had Peter Guns,
We had Ron Strickland.
Rod Strickland.
Fat Man
They had the
Scoop.
dude, Fat Man Scoop. These dudes came on early, man.
Yeah.
Because they saw the potential. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, man. You know?
Some people catch on, you know what I'm saying? And
Now
some
we got
people-
my man. Now we got still standing in the building. We keeping it going, man.
Right, that's right.
Man,
You know
y'all
what
know
I'm
what
saying?
it is.
Keeping it going. That's right.
We got still standing in the building.
Yes,
And it's
sir,
like,
man.
You know, and I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? You know, because y'all, you know, from Harlem and, you know what I'm saying, we keeping that energy going, you know what I'm saying, and support. You know, sometimes people say like Harlem don't, you know, Harlem stick together, you know, everyone says that. Sometimes we don't feel like that, you know, when you in motion trying to do what you're trying to do. Sometimes you don't feel it. But you know what though? But then like, you know, you got like with us, like with Best Out, you know, we got different crews over here. So we do stick together in a sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So we
yeah,
kinda
certain
look
dudes
at it,
stick
yeah, you know
together.
what I mean?
Certain dudes
And that's
stick
all
together.
over. So I get it, you know what I mean? And like that's and like what we all trying to do, we all trying to win. Everybody out here trying to win. It's fucked up out here, you know what
See,
I'm
it's the
saying?
thing, like you said, like back in the days, right? You mentioned something. See, one thing about me, I can hear stories back in the days, and I can know if they're real or fake. Cause I was in the streets heavy back in the days. I know everybody that was getting money, crews, everybody. I was at all the fucking parties, so I can hear Harlem story. I can know if a nigga capping on a nigga keeping it real. And one thing that you said was very true, is that a lot of niggas was getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like, Cash, Doc, you, Whoop, the family. So niggas ain't had no reason to be not stick together. Everybody had their own bread. You know what I'm saying? So we was showing love to each other. So these dudes right now ain't getting no money. So they not gonna stick together. All they wanna do is shoot each other and fuck each other up because ain't no money involved. You know what I'm saying?
And like a lot of they trying to, I don't know who they trying to impress. Like, you know what I'm saying? See, like us, we was trying to impress the girls and trying to
100%. Everything was.
You know what I mean?
But everybody was chasing the same 15 to 20 girls. That's enough.
You know?
Yeah.
It wasn't a million girls
It
like
wasn't.
it is now.
Nah, it wasn't.
It was 15, 20 that everybody was chasing.
Yeah, it was.
And
It was.
and
And
people
they
was
had
catching,
names.
but it
They was
was
catching,
They
yeah.
had names.
And you had to come out
Yeah,
your,
yeah.
and you had to come out your pocket.
correct.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
that was-
well,
You had to come out your
wanted
pocket.
to.
if you wanted to.
Now you have to come out your pocket.
If
That was coming out mine.
you wanted to.
That's
the thing about the
I'm
best
trying to
album.
outdo the next nigga, so I'm
If you
gonna
wanna-
come out
What
the
you about to say,
pocket.
bro?
That's the thing about the best out. We wasn't spending as much as other people was.
Yeah.
We was doing what we was doing, but
Right.
we wasn't spending as much.
Right,
we was
right.
doing a lot with less.
Right,
That's
right,
all,
right.
Which is a true
Well,
story.
I'm
That's
throwing
true,
it.
like you said,
I was throwing it
15
around.
names,
Me and
the
Keith
big
Cash was
names
throwing it
rotate.
around.
yeah, rotate.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of big name girls out in Harlem too. That'd be dope too.
Yeah, you had to get a name brand joint right. Right.
Yo, we
Because
got
It wasn't a lot of them.
They bought your stock up. Actually,
Yes, they did.
Once you got one of them,
You right.
everybody else was chasing you.
You right.
Because of
that was it. That was
Yeah,
the
you was
whole
a man
deal.
if you had that in your
If
car.
one of them drove your car,
Right.
took your car for a day, went to a party, whatever,
Yeah.
they was on you after that.
Yeah,
That's the way it was.
But-
Damn, he
but
with
what
Nikki?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit!
But
You
what
got
if
Nikki?
What
Yeah.
if you were just sitting in front of the building and you got one of the girls coming up and they one of their cars or whatever,
Right.
and you sitting in the beach chair chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, wait, hold up. That's
But you know what's crazy though, and this same shit like my pops and my step pops, and even like in our bracket. This is what he said. Now this for y'all young dudes out here, right? He just said this. Everybody chasing it. I may know he popped something or whatever. You know, we ain't mad at each other. I'm not trying to go at you. It's all in game.
Wasn't going at each other.
Nobody was going at each other back then. Nobody ain't look we still what up, bro? And it was a thing.
I mean, you had the some other dudes that be want to kill you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I
they
know,
want,
I already,
they want to
that's some
take your head
cornball
off.
shit.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
like Pro
For the
said
females,
though,
you
but like
know?
he said, same to everybody. Like it's rotate. Like I know he blah blah blah. But they ain't trying to. They ain't pulling up on you.
Keep 'em moving.
It's keep it moving. Like you know what I'm saying. That was the love of it back then.
Yeah, well, we was
That
able to
That was
talk
the
a lot of
sport.
things
It was
out.
a
It was the
sport.
sport,
It
nigga.
was a sport.
Like you know how many
Yeah.
times
You
you
get
grow
the
like,
most-
oh, I already know, like, damn, I already know he popped already. But they're going behind you. It's not that serious where I ain't fuck with that nigga or nigga. Yo, you fuck with that whack nigga. That nigga ain't getting no money. I got more money than that nigga. Like nobody's doing that cornball shit. It was fun.
It was fun.
It was a great time.
Yeah, it was the best days, man.
Yeah.
100%. Everything was better. You know?
Everything.
And this shit now, this shit ain't gonna never
This
go back.
shit's crazy.
Never
Food don't
gonna.
even taste the same.
Nah,
That's how
nah.
bad.
Yeah, everything.
They could be doing a lot of this now. Look,
Yeah.
be in the house.
Yeah.
Looking for something to do. Before he's outside looking for something to do.
Dude.
Now you trying to find something on TV.
Or the grand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas just be on the grand all
Yeah,
day.
because outside it's like, you know what I mean?
Dudes been kicking dudes back in.
And then there's a lot of stuff you have now. You see a lot of stuff they doing for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, but like even on Broadway, you know what I'm saying? Yo, big shout out to my man Ken Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Ken Dog,
Ken
love
Dog. He
Ken
run the
Dog.
dog show, man. He been doing it for like 20-some
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Out his pocket, man, trying to get these kids. You know what I'm saying? Just doing stuff. You know what I mean? And they don't support no sponsors and nothing like that. And you still keeping it going, putting his time into it.
Yeah.
See, those are some of the things like on Broadway people don't talk about. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get these kids, into some things that we used to be into, like
Right.
really playing sports and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. So
Yeah,
there's some things going on.
create more programs and stuff
Create
like
more
that.
programs that we doing
We was
ourselves.
programmed out when we was little, man.
Ken Dog best out too, baby.
Ken Dog
Yeah,
best
yeah,
out.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
dog, what up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ken Dog,
Yeah, the
give him
basketball
that.
tournament with the kids out there.
That's style.
Fact, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for somebody to take their time out, he do what he gotta do and he come out there and put his time out there running with the kids all day, you know what I'm saying? That's something that get overlooked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You putting your time, you work all day and you come put your time into something for other kids, you know what I'm saying? And it could be a lot, man. But that's just showing, man, where your heart is at, what you're trying to do for your community, And that's one thing about Broadway. We try to stick with our community, you know what I'm saying? Like build each other up, you know what I mean? And that's why we're here right now, because we still standing. Because everything we going through in life, man, we still standing. As long as you get another day to make it happen, you still standing.
100%. 100%. Had to clap to that right there. But tomorrow ain't promising nobody, man. You know, it's all God's blessings, man, that we still standing, man. You still standing is a powerful phrase.
Yeah, and it's not just mine. It's everybody. This is, you know what I'm saying. This
It's
is for
relatable.
everybody, man.
Yeah,
you know what I
you damn
mean?
right. Especially if you've been
Everybody.
through what we've been through.
What I want to do, I want to, you know, get together and also, like I got some merch with like the ribbons, like, you know what I'm saying, like the breast cancer.
I saw that.
Is what right. So what I want to do is I want to get into, and if you know, I'm looking for, you know, anybody that want to help out or, you know, just hit my DM and stuff like that, because I want to get to like some programs where people could come in, whether it's like a self-help group or we, you know, just different incidents, not like an AA program, but like things in life, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's bringing you down. Let's talk about different topics and stuff like that. Let's talk about the families that got to deal with somebody on cancer. Let's talk about somebody, let's try to come together. I would love to try to get together like that, support and go around to different states and hold meetings and, you know what I'm saying, just build, so we can build each other up, man, because there's a lot of people, we broken, man. There's a lot of people broken out here.
That's facts.
You know, we
need more of that too.
We need that, man, you know what I'm saying? A lot of
That's
people don't talk
positive.
about that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We could do the music, we could do all that, but you know what I'm saying, we got to build each other up, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we're strong when we all together. You know?
Yeah, you could do like some, I don't know about a block party, but you could do some type of little parties and stuff like that, like in the community room or maybe outside summertime, you know, campaigning that and all that type of stuff. You know?
Yeah, we're gonna figure it out, man. We're gonna get it together.
That right there is a powerful phrase, still standing. You can do a lot of big things under that.
And that's
That
what
still
we
standing,
doing.
you know what I mean?
That's what we doing.
Non-profit stuff, giving back, all kind of
we
stuff with
doing.
that.
Yeah.
Still standing is tough, man.
It's not always about, you know, making money. I know we got to make some money, but at the same time, if you're doing something that you love and you putting your heart into it, you know what I mean, then, you know, it becomes fun. It becomes easy.
Yeah, it's two, like yours, still standing. My man Tone from Tone Legends, you know, he got lead by example. Those are other, that's another powerful phrase that I like, lead by example.
Yeah, it's dope.
You know, still standing. These are type of organizations. I don't even know if it's an organization, but these are type of companies that can make a movement with just them titles that y'all have and just do some great things in the community, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just, you know, we're
And
going
just making a movement, you know. That's
all
all.
over, you know what I'm
The
saying?
right team, you got your team and all that. Y'all good.
Yeah, we're trying to
You know what I'm
get
saying?
it.
You got a
bigger,
solid
you know?
team, too.
Yeah, we're trying to, yeah, that's
Team
right.
is everything, man. You know.
That's everything.
That's our team right here. Me, Keep Cash, and Dot.
That's
And it's
everything.
strong. And it's
Yeah.
strong. You don't need a
Strong.
million people on the
Nah,
team.
we strong. We
strong.
three
You know what I'm
strong.
saying? That's it. Yeah.
You know, we battle tested, you know? Johnny, we battle tested. You know, we done did bids, we done been in the streets, we done did it all.
That's it.
We had all the girls, all the jury, all the cars, all the stories. What?
Yeah.
We ain't capping over here either.
Yeah, big shout out.
Pull up.
What y'all had Blue up here, right? You had Blue.
Everybody,
shout out to
Blue.
Blue did my
Peter
chain.
Shoe,
Bought my 25 years.
motherfucking. We had a little taste of what's the name, man? Oh, we were Gangsta Lou,
Yeah, against Lou. Big shout out to Lou.
AZ.
Yeah.
Come on, man. We did over 450 interviews with no commercial break.
Yeah, a whole bunch
Gangsta
of
Lou, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? I remember
So
down
many,
at Gangsta
man.
Lou in Apollo bathroom. We was all in there. We used to go to Apollo. You know, just getting drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like with my team, we was all going there just having a ball. And I remember I seen Lou in there and he was battling in the bathroom on you know what I'm saying, with the rhyming. You know what I mean? Harlem stories. You know.
Yeah,
what I mean?
Gangsta Lou was on the show and that's what Alpo called him. That's when he first came on. And that shit went viral after that.
Oh, wow.
He like 1.1 million views off of that shit.
Yeah.
Just that one thing alone.
He was talking shit to him or something, right?
Nah, he Miss T had we had Gangsta Lou and we had Miss T. Lou had just got off. He talking about how, you know, Alpo used to be riding around on the bikes and he used to be like, you know, kind of sweating AZ for work.
Yeah.
And one day AZ told him come on and he went up in some building and Alpo went to sleep on the bike. You know, he like ride bikes and
He
shit.
waited for 3
and
hours.
he waited for 3 hours to come down. And I think Alpo was watching Miss T on there at the time, but he heard Lou on there and Lou just got off and he called him. And he said, yo, what up? We like, yo, what up, caller? Who's the caller? He said, yo, what up? This is Poe. We said, Poe? He said, Alpo. And we was like, Alpo? This is when we ain't know we was home. You know what I'm saying?
wow.
And then shit
He
just
just
went crazy
came
after
home,
that.
Wow.
If you look on there now, that shit's like one of the interviews that made our show go viral. One of them, you know? Just that nigga called in and we
His son trying to help too.
Yeah, his son joined help too.
Paparazzi Poe.
Yo, big
Crazy.
shout out to Pat Porter too. You know what I'm saying?
Pat Porter.
About Pat Porter, what's good?
Yeah,
Pat Porter. Yeah,
Yeah, I tried to get
she
a couple
tried
times,
to get up here.
but she said she didn't want to do it like that. I said,
She
all right.
did Vlad.
She did for that lady because she needed, you know. I guess she ready now, but she wasn't ready. We asked her like 4 years ago,
You know, that's touchy. You know.
and we asked her. Then did we ask when he was in the street? Nah, I think he just fought the case. It was when he was.
Yeah, because he came home. Yeah, he was home. Yeah.
So you
I think they say he came home 15.
And that's like my sister, man. You know.
Yeah.
But is anything that we ain't touch on that you want to touch on, man? That's coming on with Still Standing. What's coming up after the
After I drop the compilation,
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna really go hard with the merch. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to get some more designs, some more prints up. You know what I mean? And really, you know what I'm saying, tackle the merch. And I'm back in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for artists and all of that, man. Just
You
trying
still
to
floating? You still rhyming?
See, nah, yo, yeah.
You know, gonna actually freestyle.
I'm gonna be honest with you. No.
Okay.
Am I still nice if I put something together? I think I can. But see, my thing was like I took a different role, like putting this together. I went to like an executive role, you know what I'm saying? I haven't rapped in so long, you know what I mean? And put something together, and I know that that's what I wanted to do. But I found more enjoyment of putting this together, you know, getting the music, you know, touching up. So that to me is like where I'm at with it right now. I'm not really into the rap. I'm gonna let the rappers do
Putting
it,
other people
you know
on.
what I'm saying? Why not?
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
that's
And I'm a
what's up.
fan, you know what I mean? I'm a fan of their work, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I want to hear it.
You name a nice group of people, man. That's on. Give me one more time. Give me the names that's on the thing, man.
Okay, I got Ron Browz, we got Vevo, Petey Crack, Shan Shizzy, Two Tone, Tiff Luch, MC Win, Christian Dior, Mo Manson. Let me see who else.
Gruff.
If I forget anybody else, Herb McGruff. Yeah. Anybody else? We got 13 artists, Mel Bands. You know what I'm saying? And you know, yo, I took my time putting all this together, man. You know what I mean?
You said you wasn't. I didn't cut you. You said you wasn't looking for no label or no deal or anything. So that you just riding out like that. So
Yeah, I did it all myself.
you're not trying to. If a deal come, you ain't trying to hear it.
Now we can talk. I'm not saying I'm just axing everything out, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I'm just letting you know, like, I'm letting them know, like, you know, I could do this, you know what I'm saying? We can keep on doing this shit. We can do the volume 15 if we want to, you know what I'm saying? My thing is I just want to make good music, you know what I'm saying? For people that's probably not even in the music no more. Like, they might not even listen to what's going on right now. You know, you have a lot of older people that don't, you know, check out the music that's what's right now. But they might listen to what's going on. I'm familiar with this dude. I'm familiar with that guy. And I want to hit everybody. I want to just keep putting projects together. K. Slay did a great job of just bringing
He
MCs
did,
together,
he
you know what I'm
did.
saying? Again, rest in peace to, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
had K. Slay up there, man.
Yeah, and I got a chance to work with him. you know
Yeah,
what
K
I'm
up
saying?
here, and then we was on Shade 45. He had us on his show.
Yeah. He
You
kept
know,
it 100.
Street Sweeper
Love.
Radio.
He kept it 100.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
And he had us on there with, we was the last one of the year.
On Christmas.
That's right.
Christmas Day.
Yeah. Had a good time with K. Slay, man. Missed
Big
that.
shout out to my man Los Don too. He's also on that joint. He did a song with Ron Browz, you know what I mean? So I got a lot of artists, man, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm probably forgetting names and stuff like forgive me. But I'm so appreciative of all of them coming in and, you know, just working together.
Now you don't gotta say pause. We grown.
You know,
that should be
you know
killing
how
me.
some stick with you.
I ain't gonna
You know
lie.
how
That
some stick
shit
with you.
burns.
It stick with you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm grown.
That shit no
I don't have
homo
to.
shit. That shit, man.
But we started that bullshit.
But along those lines,
We
with
the best
pause,
out, the
the
best
give me
out crew, we
yours and all of
started
that.
that bullshit.
So let's get into that real quick. Cause see, a lot of people see in the industry
Right.
they think Cameron did it. You know.
I'm not sure. I think Cam came up
No.
with no homo. I think he did the no homo. He was saying that, you know what I'm saying?
Pause,
If
no
I'm not
homo,
mistaken.
all
It was a lot like pause, no homo, give me
All
yours.
that shit's the same shit.
All is like the same. That's the same
Give
kind
me
of
yours
game.
and pause.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Definitely, I
started
know.
that.
Give me yours. I remember that. You know what I'm
We
saying?
started
Pause.
that in the best out crew. Give me yours and pause. That was us. That shit started with us. You understand what I'm saying?
Like you heard Jay when
You
Jay
say-
said, "Give me yours." Pause.
Yeah. You say some crazy shit,
Yeah.
give me yours. We
Snap your
started
neck.
that shit.
Snap your neck.
And then we started pause. But we were saying something else too, before the pause. It was damn. But
We had a lot of games, the Ayo, hey yo, and all. You know what I'm saying? We just, we just had our own little language. We had our own handshakes, and we just, did kind of, just weird things sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But having fun
They
with it at the same time.
dressed up like
Yeah.
bums to go to the movie theater.
Yeah, we
All types.
we used to entertain ourselves, man.
Ourselves,
Just having fun.
Yeah, me and my team, we came up with a lot of different things to, cause we was getting that money, And we didn't want people that was around us. We want to be able to have a language we could talk, so y'all know what the fuck we talking about.
Yeah, people did
You know what I'm
that.
saying? That's what a lot of that shit is anyway.
Yeah,
You know,
people did that,
you know, y'all own little language. Y'all all know what y'all saying. But everybody's like, they don't know what the fuck y'all
Yeah,
talking
we had
about.
our own little whistle and everything.
Yeah, all that
You
shit.
know?
We had all that shit too, man. And where we could talk around anybody, like they don't know what the fuck we talk. We had a whole conversation just now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then a lot of stuff too though come from jail, man.
A
A lot of shit niggas you in the street was in jail first.
Yeah, yeah.
I had a lot of shit like the sun shit and all that other stuff.
Son,
Yeah, a lot of
Niggas
that
saying
shit
that in jail. I went to jail in '88.
Oh, shit.
Or niggas saying son in '92. They don't even know where it came from. They heard a nigga in the, came from jail saying now they using it. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of shit be coming from jail too.
A lot of shit.
Jail niggas get creative because they want to talk around the police. They want to make sure they, you know, they can have their own little dialect and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about, Cash Mac.
Everybody locked up, hold your head, man. You know what I'm saying? It's rough, you know what I mean?
Hold your head, man.
Yeah, but we got still standing in the building, man.
Shit, man.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming to the show,
I
man.
appreciate it, man.
You know, I mean, when you get everything set up, man, we might have to get them with a second one to bring some of the artists through, man. See how the compilation go and shit like that.
I'm
You know?
available whenever y'all need, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Maybe I might get y'all on the skit on volume 2, you know what I mean?
Okay,
Get something-
Yeah,
something
yeah,
that
yeah.
could work, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It could
we
work,
get down
man.
like that. We
Let's
done been on quite a few
Let's
trips,
do it.
man. We get down.
Let's do it.
You know, plus we got a radio show in Atlanta, you know? Talk radio.
Okay, right.
WDJY 99.1 FM.
Oh, that's what's up.
So we do the whole Metro Atlanta.
Oh,
So it's
yeah.
not visual, but you can, this interview
It's audio.
is audio.
Oh,
So they're gonna hear us down there too.
Hey, yo, big shout out to my man,
You know?
Mike Barry, you know what I'm saying? Is in the ATL, you know what I'm saying? He from Harlem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout
You
out.
talking Mike from 40?
Yeah, Mike from 40th. And yo, and speaking of 40th, you know what I'm saying? Also got my man Slade, you know what I'm saying?
Slade,
Slade
yeah.
Rider, 140th, you know what I'm
Slade,
saying?
what up,
Slade?
I got Slade on the tape, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
He
there you
did
go.
25, you know what I'm saying? He's
Harlem.
still on his head, you know what I mean? Still standing.
Harlem is
Appreciate
rocking.
that, man. Word up.
All right, man.
I thank y'all, man.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming
it,
to the
man.
show.
Hey, yo,
Definite, man.
You know, we got a post interview coming up with my brother Keith Cash.
Charlie Rock, what's good?
I know y'all gonna get into it. You know, another good show, another good interview. Still standing in the building.
Yes, sir.